Hey, yeah, we're back, and we are ready to rumble, and there are indeed limestone bricks. Um, so I'm going to see whether this looks nice in the gaps in between the windows, because I think it would be a bit weird to have the cobbled limestone continue, especially on these parts where the base has risen to meet. But the bricks, yeah, I think they add a little bit of nice texture. Um, yeah, definitely. I think there is something going on here, but I think once it has a roof, it'll look a bit better. I am going to need more limestone bricks, though. But first, I will finish the base so that I know I'm not going to run out. Dit, dit, dit. So, yes, I was thinking while I was waiting there, I should make a new pickaxe. That was one thing I was thinking. Um, but also how to do that flower field thing. I think I'll just put an enclosed area attached off the side of it and just have some rows of the nice flowers in it. I may need to go on a little bit of an adventure to find some of them, but that's fine. Um, okay, new pickaxe. Would make a diamond one again, but until I figure out how to do those things, I will hold off in case I need them for something special. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I don't even know what diamonds can do in this. Maybe they do something special, extra interesting. Uh, okay, let me just get some of this stuff out of my inventory so I'm not lugging around a stack and a half of carrot seeds. I don't think that necessarily needs to be something I'm doing this instant. Ooh. Actually, I should have everything I can use to make pumpkin pie. Let me check that. Sorry, I know once again I'm getting very sidetracked and distracted, but that's just how things go around here sometimes. That is deeply disappointing. Uh, actually, another thing I didn't check. You cannot make pumpkin seeds. Okay, that's fair. Can I, like, carve it? No. Okay, well, good to know. I guess they're just decorative. That's fair. Maybe I can make jack-o'-lanterns. Um, but yes. I will finish the base, stick something off the side for the flowers, probably. Um, and I also think that like the inside of this, I will segment it a little bit, unlike my main house, because there needs to be a little bit of a dark area for mushrooms, and obviously that needs to be small enough that spiders can't small. And then also for the torch prickles needs to go somewhere. So we will investigate that. I will keep working on this for a sec. Probably should have left some sand in to smelt. I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, we're a little bit further along. I've put in some sandstone flooring and set up some furnaces here to start getting through my materials. Um, I'm not sure about the windows on all sides, because again, I will need a little bit of a mushroom area. Mushroom zone, if you will. But I could also put that in a basement. Another basement. Wouldn't you guys be excited for that one? Basement? More basement building content? Everyone's favorite? I don't know. Anyway, this side will have to be a little bit less glassed up because it needs a door. And also, so Mido, I'm thinking for the roof, I'm not 100% on sandstone to be honest. I actually don't know what's gonna look the best with the limestone. It could be something darker. It could be a cobblestone roof either. I don't think wood would look great. Well, I can give it a go. I'll do a little sample of each and then we'll see. Cobble might look okay, is what I'm currently thinking. Um, but you know, I can't fully visualize it without maybe building a little bit of it first. So we shall see on that front. I also probably want to do it the same as that. I'll probably make it a bit flatter at the top. just so it's not stealing the limelight from my lovely abode. Look at it. Probably do need to go get more wood at some point. We'll go back on a deforestation mission over on the mountain over yonder. For now, though, that was just my little status check-in, and I will turn to you in a bit. Hey, yeah, so as you can see, a little bit of time's passed, and I have made my decision, made my mind up, to go with a cobblestone roof. I was thinking through it in my head, and I'm like, no, I think this will look the best when I get out of the pen I fell into and still didn't make an entrance for. So yes, that will be the roof. Thankfully, it's a material it's easy to get. As I said, I'd need to go on another deforesting mission if I need more wood. But yeah, I'm still not 100% on how I'm gonna design the roof, if you get me. So like, it definitely needs to go up at least one level of thing, but maybe two, because I think just one would look a bit silly. In terms of, angling on the roof. Is that the word? I don't know. There's probably a fancy roof word for the bit of the roof that goes on an angle, but I am not privy to such things. How am I? Okay, what's the best way? Like this? Yeah. Oh yeah, because there's no I was like, oh no, because then it'll place on the corner, but there are no corner stairs, so that's literally not a problem. Epic. Okay, how does this look? I think if it went flat across from there, it would look okay. I think that would be just fine. Because the other thing I was considering, though, was putting mushrooms in the attic. So if I went up one more, then that would be a little bit more feasible. Yeah, no, I've changed my mind. One more. Very decisive, as we've no doubt seen throughout the course of this so far. I am a highly decisive individual. And I always stick to the thing I'm intending to do in a given moment. I'm going to need to go mine more cobblestone. There's a lot of quarrying in this, isn't there? Dude. Yeah, because I was just thinking of a place to put the mushrooms. I'm like, do I really want to make another basement? I know it would be thematically appropriate to put mushrooms in the basement, but do I really want to make another basement? Although it would give me more cobblestone for the roof. I was like, no, I will put the mushrooms in the attic. I might go collect some cobwebs to get them, because I've got that gold now from my poor fallen ghost comrades. I can use that to make some silk touch tools, because gold is silk touch in this, which is very interesting, very cool, very suave. And oh, what? I swear to God, my character must have like very broken ankles by this point, because I just managed to fall off every single object that I stand on. Okay, there. Hello? Why can't I place? That's really weird. I was able to place it the other way, wasn't I? I'll just place it on the ground. That's very strange. Oh. Doot. Doot. I think I will probably come back once I've done a bit more quarrying. I know this has been a very jumpy episode. I try to avoid making loads of cuts, but unfortunately, this is not the most scintillating of content. So I would like to mix it up a little bit. Ooh, blueberries. I can collect some more for my farm from here, actually. That's useful. So yeah, I will do some quarrying, Again, probably from the same place, because there's stone underneath there as well. Just because it means I'll have a big area to work off when I do decide to go fix it. And I'll get back to you once I've got some more stone to work with. See you in a sec. Okay, went through another whole pickaxe, but I've got a decent bit more cobble, so hopefully that gets me a good bit of the way there. Oh, that's the wrong way. I'll need to grab another one. Although I did find 3 iron, so I suppose I've made up for the pickaxe in the mining process, which is always ideal. Um, so I will stick that into smelt while I head back over. Um, what was I going to say? I definitely think that I'm happy with that quarry idea because I've been trying to make sure it looks kind of natural the way I'm mining rather than a big cube. So I'm excited to take a gander at that at some point, but it is not the current project. No, I'm definitely going to stay on track for now. And I will pick back up with you over there once I've gotten a little bit more of the roof done, and we will see how that looks. How it looks indeed. Was actually thinking as well that at some point I really do need to fix in here. The roof is awful. There's nothing up here. Feels horribly empty. Definitely need to work on that. But you know, that's once again a later problem, not a now problem. Oh, and my corn is grown. My God, I'm so easily distracted. But it's corn, guys. Come on, you can't expect me not to. Okay, so do I just break the top half of this? My hoe is in there. I'm not sure how corn works, guys. Sorry, I'm like corn aficionado. Oh, an entrance. Oh, okay, now it breaks the whole thing. That doesn't look finished. Okay, and then you get corn. I wonder if you can make popcorn. Oh, donor item. Corn. Created by a donor. And I will spread these wheat seeds as well. Yeah, they've got donor items for people who donate to the ReIndev project. They get to request small additions, which is always so cute and neat. So it's fun to see those around. I think those black flowers are also donor items, although I'm not 100% on that one. Yeah, it's always fun to see. Although I will say, did I report this bug yet? I don't know. I only saw it the other day. But if there's like one of them is a plushie you can get from the Nether, and it crashes the game. So that's not ideal. But you know, you win some, you lose some, and I'm sure that will be fixed sooner than later. Anyway, yes, focus. I'll plant these and get back to roof building, and then get back to you once that's more or less done. Okay, dokes. Well, we're almost done on the roof. We're getting close, and I definitely think I chose the right point to stop arching it. It looks very cool. I've not 100% decided whether I want to do a layer of limestone and then wood, or do wood, or full limestone, or whatever. But that'll be a decision for tomorrow. But yeah, just want to check in and say I'm liking how that is looking, which is always good. It's always good when you like what the thing you built looks like. Otherwise you'd have to complain to the person who built it. And that would be terrible, wouldn't it? Yeah. I will properly finish it off, and then whatchamacallit, like from there, like inside, as I said, I probably want to do torch prickles. Again, they would probably be cool in a basement, but I don't feel like building another basement. I will do flowers. The place I would think would make the most sense to do it is like off here. Like do a little flower patch garden type thing. Like fill in just that strip and then just use this area. And then mushrooms in the roof, as I said. But also there's this big open space. So I could put like planter boxes to put torch prickles in, was the other thing I was thinking. I think that might look cool. So I'll try that first, and if it really doesn't work, I guess it's a basement, but I don't want to do another basement, so hopefully the planters look nice. There are trapdoors in this, actually. I hope so. I haven't checked. I think there's trapdoors. God. I'll try and craft one now. Also, yeah, every time I see flowers, I go and grab some more blueberries, so I have some to plant when I get to it. Actually don't know where I'm gonna put those either. Uh, Probably over that side. I'll do a line of them or something. But yeah, can you craft trapdoors? You can. Okay, excellent. Good, good. Was worried there for a sec that I would be trapdoorless. I'd be without. But no. So yes, I will. That needs to be thicker. Yeah. Okay. I was like, that looks a bit funny. It looks like it has a weird forehead because it wasn't thick enough. Boom and boom. Okay, I think that'll look much better now. Will it? Yeah, okay, that's substantially improved. Okay, well from there then, is it limestone time? Oh, actually no, that corner's gonna look really dumb with limestone. Yeah, no, that needs to be a log. Um, Again, probably that's fine. I was gonna say maybe a bit like at home where it's facing outwards, but I don't think that's necessary. In this particular instance. How does all limestone look on the front? Okay, it's going to be hard to tell without doing the entire thing. Oh, this looks okay, otherwise I have to take it all back down again. And it needs more texture, but that's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I did a line of brick across there, maybe? So yeah, I'll do a 20 view. So 10 and 10. Oh wait, no, I've got coal in my inventory, I'm stupid. Um, and we'll see how that looks. And then I should probably start getting some torches down, because otherwise this place is going to be Monster City come nightfall. And we don't want that, do we? We really don't. That would be non-ideal. Boom. I actually don't know if the center block is well lit enough. Can I check? I don't see a light level thing. If it's there, I'm blind. But either way, we can get started on the front part. Now this is built. Oh, my armor is breaking. That's not great. I will have to address that. I might also like a window at the top there, like a little just spot window. And then I'll surround that with on either side with something a little bit darker maybe. I did break some slate I thought might be as like a very small accent block. So I have some glass left, don't I? Yeah, I have two. Exactly the right amount. So if I do one of these and one of these, and I'm one short, and then do something like that. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, I really like that. Okay. It's always great when you stumble into a design like that you makes you smile. Yeah, okay. And that definitely like with the bricks going across like that really breaks up the front. Okay, yeah, I think I'll stick with that. It looks a little bit evil. It looks a little bit ominous, but that's fine. We can make do with a little bit of evil in our lives. It looks. And then the front of this still needs to be limestone and logs. Doot. I will say. Oh God, what? when I'm doing this kind of building, uh, I am very cautious of investing too many resources in something because I much prefer to just build. I don't go into creative and like test a build in a different world first and then come back because I find that to be a little bit tedious. Just jumping in and seeing what looks nice. But it does mean I don't make massive material investments because, if you make a load of expensive material and then it turns out it looks like crap, that's not ideal. It's not really ideal. Anyway, this does not look like crap. And I think that's quite lovely. And you know what else I think? It's been about 20 minutes, so I am going to call it there and come back to you in the next one where we can plant our torch prickles. So, and maybe put our mushrooms in the ceiling. So, yes, I shall see you the next time. Take the best of care, and all that. Yeah.